What up, YouTube? Hippy in the house, man. Uh, Coming at you with my very first commentary of my career on this channel. What I did was I had an older channel, and it didn't work out very well. I had some older Modern Warfare 2 commentaries, gameplays, whatnot. I had some throwbacks as well, with a walkthrough for an older RPG, which is about, I don't know, I think it was a 30-part series, which I will still be continuing on this channel, but it won't be the same game. I'll still be doing old RPG throwback commentaries, walkthroughs, and such, you know. But for the most part, I'm going to make this a first-person shooter commentary channel, which I like playing. I love shooters, and for this first commentary here, this is my first game, and it's a firing range domination, as y'all can see. And what you want to do is, if you spawn at C, you want to cap C and then rush B. If you spawn at A, you want to help cap A and then rush B. If you want, you can have people designated on your team to just rush B. And on firing range, B is like the most important dom flag. If you have B, you're almost guaranteed that you're going to win. But even on this, you can actually, since the domination areas are pretty so close together, you can actually rotate dom areas if you want to. If your team is smart enough to know when to rotate, then you can do that. And the main part is where I just spawned down there in the back firing range is where you want the other team to be spawning, because there's only 3 outlets, and that's the best spawn trap you can get. And they can either rush up by C, they can rush up by A down the little path behind me, or they can rush middle. And that's the only 3 areas they got. So that's the best spawn trap you can have on this map. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about commentaries. I'm not here to talk about gameplay, at least not for this first commentary here. Sooner or later, I'm going to get into a lot of objective style games, and since I do have a lot of MLG experience with many games, not just this game, I have Halo 3 experience, Modern Warfare 2 experience, and some Black Ops experience so far. I have some MLG tips to bring to you all about winning. Now, in MLG, KD means nothing, so let's not get into that. Winning is everything. But I'm going to give you a little backstory about myself. Like I said, I had an older channel, blah blah blah, but I'm going to tell you how I got into gaming. It all started in high school. I took a computer-aided drafting class, which is CAD, and instead of actually doing work in the class, the teacher just let us pretty much do whatever we wanted. So what I did was, me and about 9 other guys downloaded Unreal Tournament for the PC. And what we did is we would start up a server. Look at that guy just grizzed on me. Grizzed on. Boom. Anyways, so we didn't buy it. We downloaded Unreal Tournament free. Well, I forgot how we did it, but we ended up managing it for free. And we would start a server every day in class, and for an hour and a half, 2 hours, every other day, because we have block scheduling, we would play Unreal Tournament. And that's how I got started into first-person shooters. And then I got a PS2, and I played some Medal of Honor, which I love Medal of Honor games, the older Medal of Honor games, like the original ones. I liked a lot. And then once I got my Xbox, I bought Halo 2. And the only reason I bought Halo 2 is because when I was in college, my freshman year, one of my friends in my dorm, he had Halo 2, and we went down there one day, and I decided to play a little bit with him, and I instantly liked it, which is probably one of the more fun Halo games that ever came out, Halo 2. And I never played Combat Evolved because back then I really wasn't into first-person shooters, or a lot of first-person shooters, I should say. And I had like a hatred for Halo for no reason, like for no reason at all, which made no sense, but I did it. I had a hatred. Which is kind of stupid, I know. Oh well. But I don't need to say but anymore. So moving on. After Halo 2, when Halo 3 came out, I instantly bought that. Since I knew I liked Halo 2, I knew I was gonna love Halo 3. And because of that, I bought it, and I started playing a lot, and when the MLG playlist started coming out, I met a few guys in the playlist that were really good, just like me, because I ended up being really good at Halo 3. And since they all knew about the game battle site, they kind of, which is GB, MLG, they introduced me to all that, and we started a team. And we stayed together for a very long time in the life of Halo 3. And our team actually got pretty darn good. And we qualified for one of the MLG tournaments in one of the PCLs. But our team ended up breaking up because of problems. One dude causes problems, and then the whole team broke up. And that was the end of that story. So after that, I just started playing Halo 3 with my friends, and I would still just, I'd poo on everybody. I would just take a dump on them, which is just how I roll in Halo 3. And then when Modern Warfare 2 came out, I got back with these same dudes that were on my Halo 3 team, and we started a Modern Warfare 2 GB team, which is actually pretty cool. And then, because I could almost not even play the normal playlist online, the normal multiplayer, because the noob tubes just drove me literally fucking insane. I would literally want to break my disc all day, every day. And when you're playing a video game, you should really want to have fun and not get aggravated, which is what is the great thing about this game here. You don't really have the noob tubes. The sniping really isn't that, it isn't that bad. Everybody says, oh, blah, blah, you can't quickscope anymore, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. You don't need to quickscope. Play for the victory. And even if you want to quickscope, you should actually play most of the game to get your team's win locked in. And then you can go for all your Grizz clips if you want. Whatever. Do whatever you want to feel like doing. And I think I get grizzed one other time in this episode here, this first gameplay. But and then the one dude, like I said, who caused problems with our team, ended up causing problems once again. What do you know? A problem causer, still a problem causer, even years later. So that's pretty much my history on gaming. I have a lot of experience in first-person shooters. Regardless of what shooters they are, I had experience with them, even MLG experience. So what I'm going to do in later commentaries, later Black Ops commentaries that is, for the most part, I'll be following my prestiges throughout the whole entire 15 prestige. That's why I made a new account, which is this one, Who is Hippy? Because who is Hippy? Hippy is I. Hippy is me. It's the way to go, really. And I bought a HD PVR because no one wants to see dazzle quality, you know. And I'm actually very pleased with the HD PVR. The quality is fucking sexy. Just look at it. Just look at it for 10 seconds if you haven't watched any of the video. And just want to listen to my nice, deep, arousing voice. Yeah, I said it. No homo. Anyways. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow my prestiges, and that's pretty much it. And then later on, after I get a little more MLG experience in this game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a series where I give out tips and tricks for, you know, Domination, CTF, and whatever else becomes a MLG play, or MLG game type. Since I think I'll be pretty good at doing that, because I like to give tips. And like I said, KD's not everything, blah blah blah. And I'll even try making some montages and whatnot. And I actually have a older throwback RPG, which is for my PlayStation 1, already recorded. The whole thing is done, and only thing I need to do is commentate over it, or give it a walkthrough. You know what I'm saying? So I will be doing that. That'll be a later project. But anyways, this game is over. You can watch the old kill cam here. I don't think it was me. No, it wasn't me. But we win 201 to, I think, 100 something. Let the score come up here in a minute. Blah blah blah. Come on, kill cam. You're wasting my time. Look at the dude just going crazy there. Promoted to level 5. I want the damn score. Come on. I went 28 and 23. 4 captures, 2 defends. We win 201 to 123. This is Hippy, and I'm out, y'all. Peace. Have a good day.